Hello fire starters and other folks, today is Monday unless you're watching it on a different date, in which case it is not. But today I'm gonna give you a wee talk thingy, whatever you want to call it, to hopefully motivate you, because that's kind of the whole point of today. But anyway, let's get on with this. So the new theme for fire starters for this coming month is death to self in relationships. And when it comes to relationships and all things to do with humanity, Jesus was the ultimate human, and Jesus was a very nuanced human. He both took a whip and drove out people from the temple, and he let people kill him. So those are two very opposite things. He very strongly condemned the Pharisees, and also when presented with a woman who was caught in the act of adultery, he says, go and sin no more. He doesn't condemn her, he just forgives her and says, hey, you're loved. These things can seem very opposing, but really Jesus was a very nuanced human, and everyone probably needs to be more nuanced in their relationships with humans in different ways, because everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, but we all need that, and when we can let the Holy Spirit enter our lives, he can bring more nuance. If you're someone who finds it difficult to talk to people, he can make you bold and able to just speak to random people on the street about Jesus. If you're the sort of person who can do that, but you're not really a very loving person, then he can make you more loving. There's just so many ways in which God can turn us into more nuanced human beings. I'm pretty sure it's Jesus that says, yeah, it is. He says that we're supposed to be as wise as serpents and innocent as doves, saying is that we need to take the best of different aspects of things and bring that into our lives through the Holy Spirit. Like wise as serpents got some wisdom going for them, so we're gonna bring that in. Doves got some innocence, so we're gonna bring that in, so that people have to be against Jesus to be against us. Jesus said people would hate you because they hate me. So yes, some people are going to very strongly dislike you. When we have the Holy Spirit, it makes us more nuanced and healthy, and a lot of relationships would be so much better if people were more nuanced and healthy. He can make you more able to listen to people and make you realize what things really are not worth fighting for. They're just stupid little scraps. And he can also give you peace for when you need it. We both need community, and we need God. We need God more than community, but we still need community and people. So when community does fail us, because sooner or later it will at some point, God can still give us peace. And that is really powerful for us and our relationships, because we don't have to feel like we need to fight for what we need and get it from others. So now I'm gonna try and tie all this together. So in dying to ourselves in relationships, we need the Holy Spirit's help for two reasons. One, because we need to let him change us in ways which are enough but not too much. For example, being loving but not being taken advantage of unnecessarily, because as humans we can often try and do too much of something. And two, we need to be able to rely on the Holy Spirit so that we've got more energy for people and so that we can get our needs met from him. Jesus is the ultimate example of both of these things, because he spent 30 years before doing any of his ministry, and he wasn't imperfect, because he was God, so he was perfect, but he still had to grow and develop, and he needed to take time to himself to be refreshed by the Holy Spirit. So this week, go spend some time with God so that your character can be changed and that you can have more energy and be filled with God's Spirit. And we should have a video coming out tomorrow, unless I'm deeply mistaken. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, and enjoy your week.